systems you have been studying, whether in history or biology, but make sure you acquire what? Knowledge. When you acquire knowledge, you'll be a class above others. Is it okay? Who are not knowledgeable? Number 2, ensure you get information. Ensure you get what? Information. Make sure you get information about everything. About the environment, about your country, about your health, about the diseases, about everything. But make sure you get what? Information. Information is so important. There are many people who have the knowledge, but they don't have what? Information. That's why you see some people, somebody has a very good degree, but has no what? Job. Possibly he doesn't know where that job what is. Somebody takes drugs, he doesn't know, he or she doesn't know the problems behind taking what? Yes. Somebody doesn't know the effect it will have on him or her taking what? Yes. Somebody engages in a relationship as young as you are, doesn't know the effect it will have on him or her. So it's always important to acquire knowledge. Number 2, to get what? Information about your health, about your country, about your family, about your environment, employment opportunities and so on, the best career. Number 3, make sure you get a skill. You get what? A skill. In one sense, I already said, get a skill to do what? To sell. You must acquire a skill. Is it okay? Yes. And I always tell you that when you are born, you are always born with a what? A talent. With a talent. Thank you. You are always born with a talent. All of us were born with what? Talent. It could be football, it could be netball, it could be volleyball. Is it okay? It could be speaking, but everybody in this earthly world has a what? A talent. So the problem is, many people ignore their what? Talent. They always tell you, you can do 6 things to make that talent become a what? A skill. 1, you can do what? Train. When you train, is it okay? Yes. You can get a skill. Number 2, practice. Is it okay? Yes. Practice as much as possible. Your talent will become a what? A skill. Number 3, you get a mentor. That person who can always guide you. Is it okay? That person you can always look up to. Then number 4, you get a role model. That person you always look up to. I say, I want to be like that doctor. I want to be a doctor like what? Like Mason. There are many people who say, I want to be a speaker like who? Like me. They are there. Is it okay? Number 4, and it's important. You must acquire good values. Good what? Values. Values. Good character. Good personality. Good attitude. Is it okay? Yeah. When you acquire only knowledge, in most cases, you can't be successful in life. You must have this, you must have this, you must have this. That's when we shall say that that person is what? Educated. And that's what the lower secondary curriculum is all about. Is it okay? Yes. You must get the knowledge. Number 2, you must have information. Number 3, you must get a skill to do what? To sell. Number 4, you must have what? Good values. I know many of you have the knowledge, good, but you don't have information. The reason I'm saying this is that some of you do very funny things. You don't know the effect they have on your what? On your life and career. Some of you are thieves. Some of you are involved in relationships. Some of you are fighters. You are violent. You know where it will end. You will not know. Is it okay? Yes. And I've already told you how character develops. There are 6 stages how character does what? Develops. How character does what? The first one, it always begins with your thinking. Is it okay? It always begins with your thinking. It's like stealing. You get a thought. Then the next thing you do is you do what? You talk about it. You share it using your what? The first thing you use your brain to think. Number 2, use your what? Your mouth. You talk about it. Number 3, you take an action. You start stealing. You start the real stealing. Is it okay? You start the real relationship. Then you start fighting like many of you. Now, number 4, you will never do something what? Once. It becomes your what? Habit. It becomes habitual. You become a habitual comer. You become a habitual thief. You become a habitual. That's it. You know what you do behind the curtains. You know. I know people here. I know what you do. Now, the moment it becomes your habit, the next thing, first of all, we say it is what? It's the thought in your brain. Your what? Then you talk about it. You share it with somebody. Using your what? The moment you share it, you think your mouth is a creator. You say it will happen. In most cases, what you think is what you become. If you think you can't be a doctor, you'll never be a doctor. Is it okay? Yes. Now, the third step, you say you do what? You take what? Action. When you take an action, of course, using your hands, you start really scheming. Is it okay? Yes. You start a relationship. You start coming late to what? To school. Now, before you know it, it becomes a what? Habit. It becomes habitual. Because you will never do something what? Once. You can't. The fifth step is that it becomes your character. That girl is a thief. That girl is a liar. That person takes money. Is it okay? Yes. Before you know it, it has affected you. It has affected you like it has affected very many rich people, especially those celebrities. Very many, whether it is. There are very many. Michael Jackson wouldn't have died, but because of what? Drugs. You know what you say? Yes. I've heard about it. Yes. There are very many. You know Jack Chan? Yes. Drugs. And in the time of the day. So before you know it, this character of yours, this character will determine your destiny. Either prison, either death, either diseases, and so on. So what's your character? So it's important always to reflect why you are in what? School. Number 2, make sure bright students have self what? Discipline. Bright students have self what? Discipline. They can regulate themselves. They can discipline themselves. But the moment you always wait for the teacher to discipline you, you lost the plot. That is why I told you the other day. People start when they 1.8 million children in P1. By P7, only 600,000. By senior 4, only 300,000. By senior 6, only 100,000. By university, only what? 40,000. Only 10,000 finish. It is because of what? Character. It is because of, that's why I talk about character every day. Because I know, and some of you know what you do. You know what you did yesterday. You know you are liars. You know you are thieves. You know you have relationships. You will never develop those things until you will not finish. You will not finish. I'm telling you. I'm not a Messiah, but I'm reflect what you do behind the curtains. That character will determine your destiny. Is it okay? So number 1, reflection is important. Think about where you will be next year. What you want to be in life. And imagine whether what you do will make you do what? Achieve. Become a doctor, become a lawyer. Find out. The other day I was telling the senior ones that some people here, when they do what? When they are going for a trip and they step in a bus, the first thing they do, they start making what? Noise. I'm telling you, and they say with a painful heart that there's no future for you. Painfully, yes. Because these empty things that make what? Noise. You know very many schools. You will not find those students making noise. Because theirs is concentration. They laugh at you, they shout because they are going in a what? But I've been in vehicles for the last very many years, 60 years. I don't shout when I step in what? Because I'm used. But because some of you is the golden chance. You have never stepped in the car. That's why you make what? Yeah, you go in some of those. You will not find those students making what? You will never, no. But the moment for you to step in the bar, to say, you are calling yourself a Muteleka. You're calling yourself a Muteleka. By the way, you are laughing, but it is absurd. The other time I told the driver that the moment they make noise again, just leave the car there and leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it to me. Leave them to me. Because it is your future. I am preparing you for your what? You are destroying your future. I am telling you. I am telling you, you are destroying. It is only empty things which make what? Noise. And you know. Self-discipline is important. Then the other one is effective lesson attendance. I'm talking about what bright students do. Effective lesson what? Attendance. Yes. It is not enough to just come here in class and you attend. You do 6 things to make you understand. Is it okay? Yes. By using your ear, using your eyes, using your hands, using your mouth. Is it okay? Yes. Engaging your brain and finally cleansing your heart. And this is it. Assuming you have attended the class, isn't it? Yes. You have listened. You have done it very well. Is it okay? Yes. You give yourself a round of applause. Because you have been very attentive. Now, you are engaging the what? You are engaging the what? The ears. We said when you use the ears, you understand only 10%. Only. That is why if somebody went there outside and asked what did you learn, you only remember only 10%. That means that after listening to the teacher, make sure you use your what? Your eyes to do what? To read. You will understand an additional 15%. 15. So apart from using the ears to listen, you must make sure you use the what? To read. That's why the teacher was referring you to the learner's what? Book. That's why you read the notes, so that you can go and do what? And read them. That's why the textbooks are there, so that you go and do what? And you read. Now, after that, you must make sure you use the what? The hands. By writing. Here, you will understand 20%. That's why you must write your own notes. You must write your own what? Notes. So that you understand the additional 20%. There's magic in his hand. Now the 4th stage is using your mouth. Mouth by what? Sharing. Here you understand 50%. That's why you must make sure, when there's a teacher in class, make sure you use the ears. Listen attentively to what the teacher is doing. Is it okay? Yes. Number 2, make sure you read. When he tells you read this, please go and read. After the lesson, go and do what? And read again. Number 3, make sure you write. That's why it is important that you have your notes. Because when you write, you remember. It is very difficult to remember what you have listened to. But in most cases, you always remember what you have written and what you have done. So the 4th stage is using the mouth. The mouth is important because this mouth is the creator. You must make sure you answer questions. You must make sure you ask and you answer what? Questions. Don't leave a class without asking or answering questions. Because the mouth is part of your understanding senses. You must understand by sharing. Is it okay? Yes. Now, 50%, you can imagine. People will discuss, people will share. Understand by 50 what? Percent. But imagine you who only keep quiet. Every day, whenever you come to class, you even start dodging. That's why in most cases, you don't understand. Because you use the mouth. Now the 50th stage is for you doing physical what? Exercises. Physical exercises. So that your body is active. So that your brain is what? Active. It gets oxygen. It gets oxygenated what? Blood. You must use, that's why you keep on doing this. You take press-ups, you run, you do physical. It is dull students who don't understand. Dull students don't understand. Because the blood is not what? Circulating properly. It's not circulating properly. Is it okay? Yes. Now the final stage in understanding is cleansing the heart. Cleansing the what? The heart. Removing obscenity. Removing what? Obscenity. Number 2, removing immorality. Removing what? Immorality. Number 3, removing violence. Removing violence. Number 4, having good character. Behavior. What? Behavior. Being sincere, being honest. You must remove all those ones. You must remove immorality. You must remove relationship. You must remove obscenity. You must remove violence. You must remove arsenal. Man, you must. Is it okay? You must remove this issue because I'm telling you so that your heart is what? Is clear. It is only when your heart is clear that you will understand this chemistry. It's only that. The reason why you don't understand very well is the heart is full. It's like you're having a glass. What is glass? It's a glass full of what? Water. Then you say, but I want to take some milk. It's okay? And you come and pour here. You think you'll take milk? That's the problem with you. It might judge you like that. That's why when you go to a Reverend Father to pray for you, the first thing he tells you, can you repent fast? When you say, you can call it. When you go to a sheikh for a dua, you know what he says? He says, please, 100 times. Because you must remove the dust. It's like when you want to pour milk in a glass full of water, you first pour away the what? The water. This is it. Simple. So, effective lesson attendance means that you use your ears first, then you go and use your eyes by reading. Number 3, you use your hands by writing. Number 4, you do what? Share. Number 5, make sure you do physical work, exercises. And number 6, where many of you fail, cleansing the what? The heart. The reason why you study, you tell your papa, you tell your teacher, mama, Mr. Gundi. Ibintu bisoma tukola ki? That's why you can make noise. You treasure yourself in making what? Noise, not passing chemistry. And I look at you, Ningama, this is why these ones cannot complete the journey. And that's why very few complete the journey. For 1.8 million, less than 10 what? 1,000. The rest are noise makers. They are just escorts. Yes. It is the path you took. I have nothing to do. It's the path you do what? Even when I pray for you, it can't work. Prayers can only work when you work on your what? Your soul. Fasting. You must work on your soul first. You don't expect God to come and give you all the work when the heart is what? That's why the sheikh tells you, stigify. Is it okay? Then I come and pray. You want me to pray when you are noise makers? It doesn't work. Sorry, dear. Sorry. You must leave that boy. You must. You must do what? You must leave that boy. Sweetheart. You must. There's no way. Is it okay? That letter he wrote to you. That letter he wrote to you is one of the reasons why you will not complete the journey. You might laugh at me, you might say anything, but because of that letter, because of that phone you have, because of the violence, because of the fighting, because of the stealing, that is the first reason why you will not complete the what? The journey. And you know what you do. You know, there's something I do. They fight all the time. Still every day. I'm telling you. That is one of the reasons why you will laugh at me, you do what, but at the end of the day, because I wanted a degree, I was so disciplined, because I know God cannot give you 2 chances. Is it okay? Yes. Number 4, hard work. Hard work. That is why bright students do what? Hard work. They are hard working. Hard working implies that there is some pain involved in hard work. It's not a bed of roses. Is it okay? Yes. Hard work. You must involve what? It will involve suffering. Waking up very early to come to school. Walking to school. Rain beating you every day. That teachers caning you. That is part of the hard work. Is it okay? Yes. Then the other one. Good communication what? Skills. Becoming great listeners, because we are talking about ears. Is it okay? Yes. Now that means you must be a great what? Listener. Yes. Communication skill. It's a communication. Not everybody is a listener. No. People just hear. And there's a difference between hearing and what? Listening. Listening means you listen, you hear with an intention to do what? To understand, to learn. With intent to learn. That means you are very what? Careful. So you must be a great listener. Number 2, you must be a great what? Reader. Bright students are great listeners and they are great what? Readers. But you know, when a teacher stops here, that is the end. Until he comes back. And when he comes back, he says, what did you do last time? You don't remember at all. But because your heart is full of that, There is no space to store this. There is only space for a relationship and for shouting around. You know, I'm talking about things you know, boys. You know what I'm talking about. That's why you don't understand mathematics, you don't understand chemistry, you don't understand physics, because of violence. Excuse me, you are laughing. You don't need that. You invite me to that abuse. So, the first one, you must be a great what? Because this listening will earn you the 10. Number 2, you must be a great what? Reader. Because that reading will earn you the 15. Number 3, you must be a great what? Writer. That writing, using your hands all the time, will make you earn the what? 20%. Number 4, you must be a great what? Asker. You must be sharing alone. You ask questions. You answer questions in the class. Is it okay? You share with a friend. You discuss with a friend. And by the way, bright students are always great askers. A-S-K-E-R. Keep on asking questions. Must be a great what? That's the new term for you, isn't it? Must be a great asker. I am a great asker. Whatever you don't understand, you ask the what? The teacher. Even if you have understood by 70%, you ask so that you understand all the what? You understand. It is people who ask who understand. Is it okay? Yes. People who ask and answer. So, number 4, we said it must be a what? Physical what? Exercise. Make sure the day does not close without you doing some physical what? Exercise. Jumping around, taking push-ups, and so on. Then the other one, make sure you have hope. That will become who you want to do what? Make sure you have hope. By the way, hope is the greatest asset somebody should have in this earthly what? World, on this globe. You should have hope. That you'll either be a doctor, you'll be a lawyer, you'll be an engineer, you'll be a teacher, you'll be an accountant. That is it. When you have hope, we say you get what? The first thing is that you have what? Hope. When you have hope, you get the what? The faith. Hope is what? It's true, isn't it? Yes. Faith is what? Yes. Number 3 is self what? Belief. That is what? Belief. That even me, if the other can do it, even me can do what? Yes. That one can change. The moment you believe in yourself that I will do it, you will. But the moment you keep on regurgitating that me I don't understand, let me tell you, you will not what? Understand. Because this mouth is the creator. When you say it will happen. If you say I don't understand mathematics, you will actually not what? Understand. If you say that teacher, I hate that teacher, I don't understand history, that is because you have said it. You have declared it. When you declare it, the angels will run away. Like a noisy Yakudukako. The humble ones will run away. Is it okay? And that is the reality. You keep those sentiments. I can't pass. Me this. That is it. Is it okay? Yes. Now, so when you have hope, you get the what? Faith. When you get faith, you get self what? Belief. When you have self-belief, you will get the conviction. Conviction being more than what? Sure that you will succeed. You can't get conviction without what? Hope. You can't. Is it okay? So ensure you have the conviction that you understand this chemistry. It's just a matter of what? Time. But you only understand it when you try the other ones. You listen, you read, you write, you do what? Share. When you get the conviction, the next thing you know, bright students always get the what? A commitment. This is where they get their commitment. From conviction. This is where they get their what? Commitment. Even for them, some of the things they don't know, but they don't give up. Is it okay? Yes. They also don't know some of the things because you start learning them together, isn't it? Yes. The teacher comes and introduces the subject here in class. They also don't know, but for them, they don't give up. They say, if Mr. Sango has taught us this, now I've heard what he has said. Let me go and read. Is it okay? About the same thing. Is it okay? Yes. Number 3, let me write. I I read as I do what? Right. Number 4, you do what? You share. You get a friend. A focused person like you to share. Is it okay? Yes. Then you go and do physical. You take push-ups. 21. To take it again. Yes. So you get the commitment. You can only get commitment. You said means giving it what? Giving it your ears, giving it your eyes, giving it your mouth, giving it your hand, giving it your brain, giving it your what? Your heart and your entire body. I'm telling you, the sky will be your what? Your destiny is there. The sky will be your destiny. So I want to assure you that kind of great students have hope that they will succeed. Number 2, they get the faith, then they get self-belief, then they get the conviction, then they get the commitment, then they become consistent. They do it every day. Because to understand needs constant repetition. You can't understand something what? The first time. No, you can't. You can't. It's all about repetition. Is it okay? Yes. It's all about repetition. Repetition is the key. The greatest key to what? To understanding. Repetition is the greatest key to understanding. Is it okay? But the problem with you have closed the books. Tomorrow, because when the teacher leaves, you must go and read about it. You must go and write about it. You must go and share with a friend. You ask, did you understand? No, I didn't. Then you say, okay, let us read it together. Is it okay? Yes. You'll see. It's all about that commitment, giving it what? When you give it all, become consistent, do it every day. Consistency means you become dependable. If you decide to come to school every day by 7, be at school every day by what? 7. By 7. Don't do it once, because you're not doing it for your parents. Sweetie. You're not doing it for your parents, no, it's you. By the time you complete the journey, your parents will be long dead like mine. What will you be doing? Think about it. Is it okay? Think about the situation where your father will not be there, your mother will not be there, and this world is bad. The only people who wish you well in this world are your parents. That's why you say only 3% wish you what? Well. Only 3. Not even that boyfriend. We are going to be a college. What is doing? It is wrong. It is wrong. He's only looking for what? And the moment he gets it, he will start running away. Because he realizes he's not even very good. He's not very what? He will run away. That's why women and girls say boys are what? But yeah, they know. For us, we know what we are looking for. If it is not there, we run away. And then you say, boys, the boy told me that you can't even pick the what? The phone. Yes, that is it. I'm not your mother. Then they go and look for what? For others. And that's what girls don't understand. I know they run to the child, they fool you, they do what. I am telling you, I can even show before you that those people are only looking for one thing, for only sex. And when they get the sex, the first time, because you don't have any skill, they run away. So, consistency is important. Consistency. Listen. Constant reflection, consistency, being dependable. Then the other one, courage. Being what? Courageous. Being courageous. Courageous means being what? Brave. Being what? Brave. I want you to be as brave as a lion. A lion can confront an elephant. Oh, it's better to be fast. Is it okay? Yes. Because it's brave. In most cases, when you confront fear, it fails. When you confront fear, it does what? It fails. You just go to a dog and the dog starts, the moment you do like this. Then he starts looking for a way what? Yes. Pretend that you are strong. But the problem with you, someone says, Ngenda Kukuba. The other, who is that boy? Ngenda Kukuba. And then he runs home. This is where they run. There's somebody whom they say we are going to beat the senior force. Then he ran away from home. When he went home, the mother also wanted to beat back. How can you be that stupid? You bring somebody who fights, bring them to me, they'll never fight again. Bring them to me, they'll never fight again. They'll never fight again. Just bring them to me. Don't even waste your time. Somebody says to fight you or beat you, please tell them. Don't even tell them, just come to me. Then say, the young people where I am the Kotomash. Yes. When somebody says, I love you, telling you just go say it. I am telling him you run away as fast as he's running away from your body. What? House. Yes. Because he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have sugar. He doesn't have blood. He's very ugly. I name my God. What are you for? His underpants has holes. What are you doing? The mouth smells. He has a lot of grass where here. How about here? Now if the grass is well, if the grass is here, how about here and here where we don't see? You can't even imagine. Now, the other one, good character. Okay? Good character. Bright students have good what? The other one is humility. Being what? Humble. Listen. Being humble. It's important to be humble. It's important to be what? Humble. Look at all those rich people you have ever had. They are very what? Humble. They are very humble. It is these stupid people who are the very poor who are. Humility is a tenet for bright students. But someone goes in the back shouting. The problem of shouting. I want to find you one. Have you ever seen us silly? People are silly as this one. Yes, I have never. Then patience. Okay? Yes. Bright students are always very what? Patient. Patient. And patient without complaining. Without what? Complaining. Complaining and grumbling are tenets for poor, bad students and poor people. Poor people. The problem, they are always what? Complaining. So you must be patient in life without complaining. Then the other is perseverance. Sticking to your goals. Remain focused on your what? Your goals. Is it okay? Now and again I tell you that this life is about goals. Even if it is a football match, if there are no goals, people say that match was what? Boring. Is it okay? Yes. In your life you must have goals. There must be a doctor, must be a lawyer, must be an engineer. Is it okay? Yes. There must be this. They'll keep you struggling. Then of course, your personal goals are important. Is it okay? What do you want to do? Like I was asking her. My mother sent me to school. How about you? What do you want? To start home? To get married? You know what is there? You married. Can I tell you what is there? Yes. Would you want to go there? No. You ask and I will tell you. Go and ask those people who are there, they will tell you this. They don't sleep. They beat them every day. That's why I want to go. And if you don't have a degree, if you don't have a diploma, if you don't have a certificate, if you don't have a skill, men will always teach you because you don't have any value. You are just a liability. You're not a liability. Something that takes away from him is a liability. Every morning, tell the look at you. Why did you work? Then the other one, what bright students who are about to finish, is that they utilize all the tools they have. They use their ears to listen to the teacher. Is it okay? Number 2, they use their eyes to do what? To read. Number 3, they use their hands to pray. Number 4, they use the mouth. Number 5, they use the brain. Number 6, they cleanse the what? Heart. That is it. Then of course, I mean, like I told you the other day, in a part of the body you don't use, it loses its what? Energy. Ask questions all the time. I've told you, bright students ask what? Questions. They are great askers. And class participation is key. You must participate in class. If you want to understand very well, if you want to be a good student, if you want to be a prospective student, class participation is what? Key. You must be part of it. Then do not skip a class. Is it okay? Yes. Don't. It is the surest way to understand. Because when it comes, you will start a new chapter. Now what will you do? And many of you do. And that's unfortunate. Then, of course, always take your notes. And I'm saying, always take your what? Your notes. Create a study plan or timetable. Create a study plan for what? Timetable. Create a study plan for timetable. Then the other is also important. Self-motivate. Go and motivate yourself. It shouldn't be your mother, it shouldn't be your father. Go and motivate yourself. In other words, have that intrinsic there to study. Not your mother, not your father. No. Some parents don't have the time to even talk to you. Is it okay? Yes. They don't have it. Because you will not be there. Is it okay? So use any opportunity you have to study. Use any opportunity you have to do what? To study, to learn, to stay in school. Because that's the only way. Don't mind any school you are in. Because your mother or father could have taken you to a better school. Or a school, but they don't have. This is what they can afford. Is it okay? Yes. So will you be in school? Put up your hand. Put up your hand. Will you keep in school for 17 years? Put up your hand. But I can see that back. Please, you put up your hand. Will you stay in school? Yes or no? Yes. Yes or no? Yes. And finally, my management is key. It's okay? Yes. My management is what? Yes. And don't forget to remember that there will be what? There will be what? Pain. There will be what? Pain. There will be pain. Number 2, there will be pressure. Number 3, you need to be patient. Number 4, you must persevere. Number 5, there must be prayer. Number 6, there must be processes. Number 7, you must position yourself. Number 8, you must remain what? Passive. It's okay? Number 9, you must pay a what? Price. Must pay price. Number 10, you must plan. Number 11, you must prepare for good things. Must prepare for success. Must prepare for distinction. Must prepare for everything. Bisaso Ntamu is my name. I'm a head teacher. Isn't it? Yes. I'm a head teacher. And a motivational speaker. Have I motivated you? Yes.
This is yours, you can bring it to me. When you come for what?